You might be asking yourself, man, what's got that boy all up out of his seat, hooting and hollering, acting all crazy like, got a smile up on his face? Well, I'm going to show you something in just a second that might just blow your mind. Yeah, sometimes in life there's things that just get thrown our way, and you just get overwhelmed with joy and excitement that you gotta tell the world, right? You gotta share it with somebody. And as a matter of fact, that had just happened to me just now. I was just going about my daily business, trying to get some of my dailies done, jumping into World Boss, doing this, doing that. And then out of nowhere, unforeseen events happened. Yes. And I'm going to show you right here and right now. Oh, can you believe it? Can you look at that? That's such a pretty sight. Went from 16% all the way to search complete. And I even missed the day. The first day I was a knucklehead and didn't even do it. But you know what this means, right? This means we're going to see just how far this boy can go. Now we can take him into null, test his true power, his true strength. That also means we can test different CTPs. Because this boy, he might in fact work with an energy, with that beat down. If you know what I mean. He might be just your secret weapon for null. Null on null action. Necro sword on necro sword. Yes. So be prepared. You're going to see much content with this man. As a matter of fact, if you want to see null on null action, let me know in the comments. Tell me. Because if I get overwhelmed with the comment in the comment section, like, man, I want to see that null, blah 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 blah, then I just really don't have a choice but to do it. So I had to share that. That wasn't even supposed to, going to be put in the video. This is like I said, unforeseen events happened, and I just had to tell you guys. I had to share the news with you. So expect some of that coming your way. Oh boy, man, that boy's excited for that. Although I can't wait to see some of that content. All right. Enough of the funny business. We're gonna jump into this video here. So this video is all about. Well, I did this on Moonstone, right? But I think that I wanted to test the difference between all these CTPs. I wanted to see where the difference fell. What it actually the practical use for it, and the main difference and how it translates into null. See, the thing is, now with these different CTPs, it's been tested that the energies, right? Because we only can forward energies as a PVE CTP. That the main difference is going to be as far as ABX goes, the beatdown isn't that useful for ABX. If its main focus is ABX, then you want the all attack on it. As it stands right now, ABX is it's an easy cap, especially for me with Moonstone. But this is to show like if you have any forged CTPs, right, energies, what the difference actually amounts to. So like say if you have one rolled with 5% as opposed to like 6%, should you go ahead and continue rolling that? Because we all know how terrible it is to roll those. I mean, I've used so many 6-star obelisks trying to get like a decent roll. Like it takes me like a week of all my 6-star obelisks to get what I'm looking for, to get either like 5 or 6% beat down on an energy. It takes a long time, a very long time. They're so bad to roll. They need to create a pity system on them. But in today's video, 4 different energies, basically 4 different energies that I'm testing on Moonstone. Basically, forged energies with 4 different stats on them, right? So you guys know what to expect. This is a question I had. I've had a lot of people asking me about just the difference between energies. Like if I have 5% on it, should I roll it to should I continue rolling it to 6%? I'll tell you what, you definitely want the max proc. You definitely want the 200 proc on it. And then whatever the additional forge stat is, that's up to question. So here, let's jump right into this. I'm gonna play this clip here. I put these together. I actually pre-recorded these. This was last night. You know, I've mentioned there's times that I'm just not able to get in front of the camera and do this stuff live. So there was the 50% unequipping, event that ended from the most recent reset, right? So it was for like a few days. It might have been like 3-4 days that the event went on, but I wanted to do this while the unequipping event was still up. Otherwise, I would have tried to do this live with you guys. But here we go. This one is with the Brilliant. So this is with a Brilliant that I have on Moonstone here. It has I think 24% attack. Actually, here, I'm gonna pause this real quick. So it has 24% all attack, and it has a 230 proc with, I think it's what, 40% or 45% chain hit. Whatever that proc is, I'm pretty sure that's it. But I know it has a 230% proc with the 24% all attack. And how I'm formatting this video is I'm coming in. I didn't have like a whole lot of time to do a bunch of testing, and on top of it, it would make the video like extremely long. I'm just coming in and doing one of her awaken rotations with each of these different CTPs. Okay, that's what I'm doing, and you'll see the difference in damage, by the amount of bars, and then obviously that gets extrapolated throughout the whole run, right? So you can imagine just how much quicker or slower one would be to the next. All right. So with that, no beatdown on this one, got down to about 51 bars, right? And you're gonna see me roll a Brilliant too. Use other CTBs to roll this Brilliant. It's pretty disgusting. It's a damn shame. So yeah, I kind of cut these. It's either like one or two. So this one we actually got a really good proc, and we got down to 51 bars in that one. This is stage 29. I use the same striker, same team up. Although maybe I should have brought in like ignore dodge strikers just to keep everything consistent, but it is what it is here. So that one, so we're falling at about 52 to 51 bars. Now I'm unequipping this. So yeah, as you can see, it's 45% chain hit, 230% proc with 24% all attack. Locking that bad boy. Now, I think I put on the 6%. So this is basically a mighty with the max beatdown stat. Although the ignore dodge could be a little bit higher here, but sometimes some things are just out of your control. I think I slid that down to make sure I was actually recording. There's been times where I thought I was recording, but I just wasn't. So here we go. So now this is going from a Brilliant to a Mighty, and the Brilliant was actually rolled pretty good. It had almost the max proc on it. Now you can see, so that we're at about, it looks to be a little bit better, right? Looks to be a little bit better than that Brilliant. And that's because it has the beatdown. The only downside would be that it wouldn't perform as well in ABX. But yeah, if your main focus is no, so that proc was actually like a little bit late there. But look at that. I mean, it looks to be on par with the Brilliant, with more chain hit damage, more proc. So you got to think, where's your focus? Where are you gonna be using this character? Is it gonna be ABX? Is it gonna be basically just for null? And then obviously another downside is you got to run around for a little bit. So I think that proc is like a little late, but yeah, it looks to be better than the Brilliant. Looks to be a little bit better. So here I think we're I take this one off as well. yeah, I did some more. I did some more pulls out of the dimension chest and got like 8 more CTPs. Damn shit, I didn't get it recorded. Sorry, guys. I was just kind of. I should have recorded it. Really wouldn't have been anything additional, but I got like 4 other insights, and you'll see I actually use a couple of those to roll that brilliant. Do we roll it here? I'm actually not sure. I think we do. Yep. All right. So we're gonna roll this brilliant here. Let's count how many CTPs we actually use. 1. Yeah, I mean high attack, right? I think that's the max attack you can get on it, but the lowest proc, and that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for beatdown. That's what we want. We want beatdown. Yeah, pulled a couple greeds out of there. I think a regen. Okay, now that's really not bad, but I want the beatdown. You know, I'm not stopping till I get the beatdown. And you'll see I actually get high beatdown, but it's a low proc. So here, yeah, not what we're looking for. Don't want 28, or just all attack in general. It seems like the all attack pops up more than the beatdown. So I mean that. So it's not terrible, but you know, I'm looking for at least a little bit higher of a proc on that. You know, I mean, it's a brilliant. All that had to do to just to get it. So yeah, if you look, 10% with the 240 proc, we're at 8% with the 210 proc. It's more about the chain hit damage. I think the chain hit damage is rather important. Yeah, that's just terrible. I think that's actually the lowest stats you can have on that. I think it's a 24 with the 200 proc, obviously. And then here, I think this is the same roll that I had just a few rolls ago. Want something a little bit better than that. A little bit better. So I think here I was actually thinking. I'm like, man, should I just keep that? Yeah, here we go. And yeah, now what we want. We keep getting that all attack, and that's just it's going to be the same thing as what I was doing in the first run there. And then here, so we get high beatdown, but it's the lowest. Like, had I gotten anything above that, maybe even the 210, I probably would have kept it. But I mean, 200 probably that's the same as a mighty, right? Yeah, typically I would never use an insight for this, but I mean I have so many on so many different characters, and I got a bunch there, anyways. That all attack keeps popping up. This is actually the same exact roll that I had, which this is not a bad roll, especially if you're using it for ABX. But it's just not what we're looking for. Like, I wish that one even had even the 8% beatdown on it. I would have totally kept it. And you'll see what I actually keep. So still not what we're looking for. I mean, I didn't even count how many I used, but I used a lot. So here, I'm pretty sure this is where I stay. I mean, you know, it seems like this process could just go on all day. It would be nice to, you know, be able to get the max stats on it, but what you have to spend to get it, no. I think that this is good enough. Although I may roll it again in the future. We'll see how our luck is with CTPs in general. So I believe I put the 5 on now, right? Yeah, put the one with 5% on now. And now for me, this really isn't super beneficial for me. You know, I want to test this out. I want to show you guys, you know, what the difference is. I mean, I do have a question about, you know, what the difference is actually going to look like. Like, if I get one with 5% as opposed to 6%, should I continue rolling it or not? Save yourself a lot of headache and hassle. So you saw we were at about like 51, you know, 52, right? So I mean, so I think that was actually a really good proc on that. I mean, it looks to be about the same, right, as the 6 and the brilliant for that matter. but as you'll see, so I believe that one was like the furthest that I took them down to. I don't think they were all like that. Like, see, that was actually like a late proc, and you'll see, right, we did like what, almost a bar less in damage, somewhere around there. So I'd say you can count on with the 5%, right, to be not really far behind with the. See, again, a little bit late of a proc. You know, you kind of want it to activate right away. So we're at about 52 when we're at about 51. So that, you know, it's less than a bar. It's less than a bar of damage. So here we're gonna unequip this, and now we're gonna put the brilliant on that we just rolled with the 8%, the 220 proc. All right, let's see how this works out for us. Obviously, the only downside is you got to run around a little bit. So here the proc worked out really nice. Okay, so we're down to the 48th bar with that. So it's like from like 52 to it's almost like a bar of damage per 1% of beatdown. But this one also has the higher chain hit and the higher proc. There's another 20% on the proc there. So it does make a difference. What do we get down to here? 49. So yeah, we're at like 52, 51 to like 49 to 48 with that. I'm not sure if this is actually going to stay on her. Who knows? Maybe I'll put it on our boy Null, since I just got his potential. Test him out with it. Although I'm trying to grab another energy, a regular one, to do some testing with that, because I know not everybody has, you know, forge energies. So yeah, we're at about 49 bars there. This might be the last test run that I do with that one, but I do have it on her now. I do have it on her now. So there you see that one got, so that was a good proc, got down to 48. All right, so I think this is a perfect place to sneak this in the video, because a buddy of mine, guy from my alliance, I call him Old. His name is spelled OLDJORDJ. I'll throw it up here. But shout out to you, man, for sharing this with me. He let me on to a different thing you can do just to get more damage out of your moonstone. Now you need to use Captain Marvel lead, because the co-op actually does Moonstone's 5th skill. So you want to do 6-4 co-op 2-5-3. 6-4 co-op 2-5-3. Right? Because if you try to hit the skill that the co-op is actually doing for you, it won't let you do it. So that's why you gotta do 2 before the 5. But you need Captain Marvel. I mean, her lead works really well for Moonstone, right? You're not really losing that much. Well, for me, anyways, in this in particular, losing that much between, you know, Raven and using Captain Marvel lead, because you actually get the team up with Captain Marvel as well. So let's see if we can pull this off. So because I have the beatdown on her, I got to run around for a second. So 6-4 co-op 2-5-3, and if we can get a proc. But yeah, look at that, almost down to 45. Let's try that again. You got to have fast fingers. This is something that I only tried doing like once or twice before I actually you know, started recording. So I would imagine, you know, with some practice, you know, you can get a little more efficient. So 6-4 co-op 2-5-3. Yeah, I kind of was a little slow there, but I mean, look at that. Let's do that once more. You know, it's stuff like that where you're canceling like a bunch of skills, right? You gotta know exactly what you're doing, and you gotta be on point with it. So let's go, bada bing, bada boom. So we're gonna go 6-4 co-op 2-5-3, and I think that was actually a really nice proc, and it shows. Wow. So yeah, if you get really good with it, right? I mean, look at the difference in, I mean, that was because I was going down to about, you know, 49, 48 with this CTP that I have. And now I'm going to 44, or, you know, with a good proc, right? Going down to 44. So try that out just to get even more damage out of it. Back to your programming, young feller, your pony soldier. So I think with a good proc on both of them, you're looking at about, it's 2 to 2.5 bars of damage between the 5, between that mighty with the 5 and then this brilliant here. But going throughout the run, right, that extrapolates into what, maybe it could be the difference of like 30 seconds on your run. Actually, when I made the change, because I did a clear with that with the new brilliant, so just getting that beat down on it, it added like 30. I think it was about 30 seconds to my run, and it wasn't an ideal run by any means. I think I just ran it one time and I cleared it about 30 seconds faster. So the beatdown, it matters quite a bit, right? As opposed to the all attack. I know I've demonstrated this before, but keep in mind that the new beatdown it's 10% less on the proc. So instead of the old one I had 230, this one has 220. So you also you're what, 5% less on the chain hit damage as well. So I hope this answers some questions for you guys. Our video's about, we're nearing about 20 minutes. So we're going to try to keep these a little bit shorter, right? Kind of the in-between time, trying to find a sweet spot. Please those who like the longer videos, and, try to keep it under wraps for those who like the shorter videos. All right, I got some more stuff coming for you guys, so you better stay tuned, you better stay breezy, but most of all, you better stay safe out there. Yes, definitely stay tuned. We got that null potential, baby. We're going to be rocking and rolling. All right, adios. Peace.